You saved a good many of my men, and I cannot thank you enough for that. But the fact remains, our forces have were decimated. In this state, we'll not be mounting an assault on Castile and Valodina or anyone else. We need to be honest with ourselves about our prospects. First, we need to put our affairs here in order. Afterwards, I'll join you all at Castrum Oriens. Understood. We will go and speak with General Alden. Kiwi Harry S? What is going on in chat? Is chat okay? I don't think chat is okay. No. I sometimes hold my phone apparently weirdly when I am in bed and trying to hold it up so my hand is a bit numb, but never just my pinky. It's usually my whole hand. Look, they're still here. Look, there's a cat boy. Oh, they left. I wanted to show you Benjamin and they left. I'm sorry, what can I do? I tried my best. They didn't want it to be observed. Is this the average Novus network discussion? Is it? Is it? Pippin has already departed with the wounded hussy. Good. We have completed our search of the region and the surrounding area. As far as we can tell, Xenos and his men returned straight away to Specula Imperator's after quitting this place. It would seem he's lost interest in us. Which brings us to the most troubling question of all. Not how he found us, but why he chose to spare our lives having done so. Thank you, yes, I think that's also very questionable. Is it you? Are you secretly a Final Fantasy XIV addict because you had a crown in front of your name? That's true, the prettiest are the bun boys. The little bunnies. We had that. That was with Alexander. The shooting a cat joke, we had that. Even on stream. We had him. It was amazing. It's chef's kiss. In war, you kill or capture your enemy. You don't leave him to fight another day. Yes. Exactly! Look, it's not just me who thinks this is very weird. Only a fool would turn his back and walk away. But Xenos is no fool. Whatever his motive, this is neither the time, not a place to think on it. No, I think we should definitely think on it. I will leave a token force to watch over the reach. The rest will fall back to Castrum Oriens. We can discuss our path forward there. Let's go back. No, the joke was already here. The joke was already made. Wrong. Over there. I'm more amazed that we didn't really had a dungeon yet. Creel is a Vistula. She still hasn't woken up, but Creel says she is through the worst. Given the severity of her wound, we could have hoped for no more. Let us pray she makes a full recovery. We lost a lot of good people, didn't we? I saw it happen, when that Skull's commander cut down Methrid. A single blow. That was it. Everything he fought for, all his hopes and dreams for the future, gone in an instant. And do you want to know the worst part? It wasn't a Galean who did it. It was an Alamigan. God help me if I ever... No, not now. Not while the general's waiting. Oh, she's gonna take revenge. And it will end badly. It will end so badly. Oh.
Were it not for the swift actions of the Scions and the Alliance, many more would have died. You risked your lives to save ours, and for that we thank you.
There is no need for thanks. We are allies, are we not?
Aye, just so. Let us not dwell on this tragedy, but look to the future.
The future?
Do you mean Liz?
I'm sorry, General, but there is no future for us. We've lost too many. Gods, I can still see Mefrid with that woman standing over him. They've ripped the heart out of us, General. They've broken us. Our fight is over.
Master Kemp, please.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
always hate them with every fiber of my being. For what they took from us then and now. Our homeland, our freedom, our bloody children.
You mean the Skulls? The youths who fight for Xenos?
Grania Lupi, the Black Wolf's legacy and our shame. A unit made up of children born to Alamegan dignitaries who came of age during the occupation. Sons and daughters of Gir Abania, raised to be proud citizens of the Empire, with all the rights and responsibilities that entails. It'd be easy to curse them and call them traitors. But they're our children. Our flesh and blood. If the only way to forge the future we want is to cut down our own, then...
I mean,
what
you
was
knew
it
that
all
before.
for?
Nargo?
Maybe.
What will you say to the families of the fallen? To the mothers, and the widows, and the orphans? Will you tell them it was all for nothing?
Listen to the girl. We dare not suffer our comrades' sacrifices to have been in vain. Now is the time to steel our resolve and press on, painful though it may be.
And when Xenos comes back with his army, what then? This isn't the first time, you know. You'll be hard-pressed to find men brave or stupid enough to face him again.
I still can't believe how strong he was. He humiliated us back there.
Hmm.
The Warrior of Light
He
included.
did.
God's help us if he's next in line to the Garlean throne.
Loath though I am to say it, we should not be surprised. Before succeeding Van Baelsar in Alamigo, Xenos led the Imperial army to Doma, where he crushed the rebellion utterly. As a matter of fact, Doma remains in his charge to
Are
this
you just
day.
gonna list a lot of things?
Suffice it to say, Varys' heir is a peerless warrior and an accomplished general. The question is, how are we to contend with such a foe?
Fight and we fight and we keep on fighting until we win. We take the fight to Doma. I have a feeling you're about to... This... No. Tell us. Smart boy.
Well, to put it simply, we have one legatus overseeing two provinces a world apart. I say we divide and conquer. We kindle the flames of revolution in Doma once more, thereby forcing Xenos to fight a war on two fronts.
For that, there would need to be someone left to fight on this front by the time you got back. Look, I'll not deny the plan as promised. And I feel for our brothers and sisters in Doma, truly I do. But I fear we lack the strength to see it through.
With a beaver tail?
Have faith in your people, Master Kemp. Them and the Scions. Hold fast, rebuild. And when all is in place, we shall defeat Xenos together.
If you're going to Doma, I'm coming too. I want to help our friends there. And make sure nothing like this ever happens again.
Give us the time we need, and we will give you something far greater.
Very well. For all you have done for us, we will fight on. But be swift, comrades. Alamigo has suffered enough.
Gilsifat saying, but the Scions alone have not the strength to topple the provincial government, here or anywhere else. And I'm quite certain the same can be said of the Doma Liberation Front. Nevertheless, we can't but go and assess the situation for ourselves, and see what can be done. Lest you doubt what good few can accomplish, I would remind you that my grandfather and his 12 disciples once journeyed to these lands to save Eorzea and her people from certain doom. Brave souls with an impossible task, and Eorzean lives on. Our present mission may not be a monumental in scope, but it is no less important to the multitudes whom we would free from imperial oppression, whom we will free. I think we have raccoons, yes. Where man was one, there is life, and where there is life, there is a cause to hope. Our grandfather believed that, and so do I. But before we can forge ties with our friends in the Far East, we must first find the way to reach them. Others is not exactly with the river and they with the woods. I am one step ahead of you, dear sister, or rather, Tataru is. But before we discuss that, there is another issue I wish to address. Much as I would like it, we could all make this journey together. Someone will need to remain to serve as liaison to the Alliance and the Resistance during this critical period. Moreover, as Ishtala cannot be left unattended. Then I should obviously remain. Very well. Issue addressed. You know, Alfina, it would have been quicker just to ask, and markedly less patronizing. Yes, I suppose. Would you be willing to look after Ishtala and provide support to Arenvald and the others? Yes, Alfina, I would. You see, that wasn't so hard, was it? Enjoy your trip and don't you dare return with a gift. Oh, I would not dream of it. Right then, sister, Nyx, Lys, gather your things. We are for Limsa the Minza. Back to Limsa we go! Oh, is that another Aephorite short quest? Let me see. Yes, it is. We're gonna accept that real quick. Because we need that. So. The main... Oh no, is that also? Okay, we don't care, that's just an Aephorite quest thing. Give me a second, let me just finish this real quick. Because if I have all of this, I can fly in this area. And I would really like to fly in this area. Oh look, he's here. Yeah. Okay, that's at the end of summer. We don't care about that. Okay, back to Limsa we go. To Limsa we go! For me, an invite? An invite? An invite? Okay. It was this one, wasn't it? I think it was you. You're in front of the Aephorite. You are? Ah. No. Yes. Oh, are you having a cowboy outfit on? Cute. Oh, the bunny next to you is hot. I'm sorry. I'm just looking respectfully. I'm sorry. I will stop looking respectfully unless... Sorry. It's probably your friend, isn't it? I'm sorry. Okay. Where are we going? Who do we need to talk to? Molko, okay. Oh, you have no idea? Okay, then it's okay. Then it's okay that I was looking respectfully. You were standing so nicely next to each other, I just assumed. Totoro should be here any moment before our ship's captain. So we're going by sea after all. Is Melville lending us our pick of the Crimson Fleet? Not exactly. You are right, in as much as we will be traveling by sea. Regrettably, it is simply not feasible for an airship to travel such a distance without impossibly large fuel reserves. To say nothing of the inevitability of running afoul of the Empire's aerial defenses. But that is equally infeasible to sail on an Northern Alliance vessel halfway around the world without the Empire taking notice. Which leaves us with only one other option. Speak of the devil. Oh, Chris. Get yourself some ice cream. Sorry to keep you waiting. May I present to you Captain Corvalin of the Kraken's Arms? Hi. The Kraken's Arms? Don't tell me you made a deal with pirates? I'm gonna be a pirate! Greetings and salutations, Science. I take it from your comrade's tone that you no longer wish to proceed with our proposed arrangements? Not at all, Captain. Pray forgive my sister her outburst. She has ever been one to speak her mind. I, on the other hand, am the very soul of discretion, as many well-respected personages would attest, from the officers to the admiral to the high houses of Ishgard. But where was I? Oh, yes, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn do indeed still wish to employ your services. However, it is important that you are aware of certain extenuating circumstances. That you might be killed. An intent on securing passage to the Far East, you came to us, knowing us to be the proud purveyors of Sade region's finest spices, which you steal from God-fearing merchants out on the high seas. Can we stop blaming the person who is probably gonna take us over the sea? Whatever privateering the Krakens that we may or may not engage in is strictly within the limits of the law, as set forth by our indefatigable keeper of the peace. More to the point, we are pragmatists. I see considerable risk in aiding your cause, and negligible profits. Well, I for one think the captain has a point. The five seas can be extremely treacherous, and many a poor, unfortunate soul has to come to grief out here on the waves. Why, when we were in Ishgard, I heard the tragical tale of how the heir to House Durandare vanished at sea. Even now, nearly 20 years later, the poor count remains convinced that his son still lives and would pay a sultan's ransom for news of his whereabouts. Totoro is so savage. She is so savage. Truly a charity for the ages and a testament to the misfortunes that may befall us should we act without due consideration. But so long as you are prepared to abide the capricious whims of fate, I am willing to oblige you this once. That said, in light of the recent rebellion, I trust you understand that I cannot deliver you to Doma itself. I can take you only as far as Kugane and Higashi. It will require time to procure sufficient provisions and make you ready for departure. I humbly suggest you do the same. I mean, who wouldn't want to be a pirate in a video game? Come on. Suddenly, all those hours that the repast cavorting and capering at the Forgotten Knights seem rather better spent, do they not? That said, I had intended to press the point more obligingly, and there was something disconcerting about the pleasure Totoro took in making Captain Corvallian squirm. Oh, she enjoys that. 100%. I say we should heed to the captain's advice and attend to our own preparations while they ready the vessel for departure. Totoro and I will procure the necessary supplies. Only say, I should be grateful if you would use the time to brief Orianger on recent developments. You may also wish to review the relevant safety procedures in the event of an emergency at sea. How very prudent of you. Very well. I shall go and speak with him. But of Nyx and Lys, I would like the two of you to return to Revenant's Toll and speak with our Doman allies. I fear we know too little of their homeland, and any information they can provide would be most welcome. When we have completed our respective talks, we will reconceive here at the ferry docks. Agreed? Sounds like a plan. Oh, I'm happy to hear that. That's so nice. I hope it's gonna keep like that. Going up, 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 and up. And I'm sure it will. Why am I going there? I need to go somewhere completely different. Why am I going to the Aetheryte? Brain. 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 Please. So we need to... Hello? Here. You got it? Okay, I'm curious. We will see, I'm curious. Well, here we are. We'll need to talk to lots of people, so I think we should split up. I'll ask around at the House of Splendors. You take the Rising Stones. I'll meet you there and after, got it? Okay. Do we go in the Rising Stones? Yes. Greetings, Nyx. What brings you to the troll this day? What? You are for Doma? Heavens. Your signs have shown us naught but kindness. But never in my wildest dreams did I imagine you would fight for our homeland. For 25 years we suffered under the tyranny, and then we sped an opportunity. The Emperor, dead. Goleman in chaos. It seemed the time was right. Beneath our Lord's banners we gathered and fought to reclaim our nation. But when Xenos arrived with the 14th Legion, it was over in an instant. It's the 12th Legion, by the way. There's a lot of straight lines. That's 12th, not 14th. You are truly planning to travel to Doma? I don't know what to say. Forgive me. I shall aid you to the best of my ability. Ours is a beautiful land, nestled on the eastern coast of Ulford. Along the banks of the One River, our nation thrived, proud and free, until the Gallians came 25 years ago. The river was our lifeblood, free to travel and to fish, but travel was soon restricted, and now the river belongs to none. I'm not gonna say what I saw here, because you all don't want to know. What is it, my friend? You look as though you have something to ask. That you go to join Yugiri and Kusatsu. Oh, that's where Yugiri is from! And the five fills me with such joy. Forgive my exuberance. You require information, yes. We of the Nagari clan have served Doma faithfully for generations. My ancestors held positions with Doma Castle even. Now it is home to the Imperial Viceroy's Witch and her host of men and Magatak. To think that what was once the shining symbol of our heritage and the seed of dear Lord Caelynx has become a den for Gallian dogs. Oh no! Can't you just order yourself some ice cream? Look, I talked to them all. They all said how beautiful the place is and how much they hate that they just like got occupied. Ah, there you are. Learn anything interesting? The older Dumas I spoke with tried to teach me all about Far Eastern customs and the importance of formality and politeness. You can order everything. There are places where you can order Ben & Jerry's. I like to think Eorzeans can be just as stiff and stuffy as anyone, especially as guardians. Anyway, did you know they ate with sticks? It was not that hard actually, or at least that's what I thought until they told me I was holding them wrong. And then when I spoke with the younger demons, they just rolled their eyes and told me it was all a load of stupid old... Huh? Wow. What you learned sounds a lot more useful. Unless someone invites us for dinner, of course. I hope they do too. Okay, this is all weaker than the things I have. Right, no point waiting around. Here, is there... We should head back to Limsa Laminza. Alphinaud said to meet at the ferry docks, I think. Let's go back to Limsa. Back to Limsa we go. 9 bucks. Holy shit. It depends on where you order, you play shipping or not. Is that called shipping? I don't know. You pay a fee for getting your food. But it depends on the store you're paying to get, so... Oh, that's the main quest, okay. I know that shipping is, that's why I say. But I think it's just a fee. I don't think you call that shipping. You are returned, Nyx. I trusted you learned much from our domain friends of Remnant's Till. I'm eager to heal on, though that can wait until we have left port. We will have time enough to talk on our journey to Kugane. Wow. So do I finally get to do your dungeon? Nice. Our spice trading friends have completed their preparations. Assuming you have completed yours, you may inform the deckhand that we are ready to depart. Oh, I'm so ready to depart. Hello. All set. Let's go. Yeah, same here. They get better pay now as well here. Oh,
Twelve be
Rianger.
praised. Full sure was I that I had come too late.
Rianger,
You have potions for
tell me
me?
you haven't come all
I
this
don't
way
have
just to see
place.
us off.
Do you mean for my alchemist?
Nay, my lady. Ere you quit these shores for eastern climes, I wished to share some words of
thank
seeming
you.
import.
It is really long. This took like
Look ye where the
5
sun doth
hours.
rise. See crimson embers, darkening skies. Look ye where the sun doth fall. See azure lost amidst the squall.
You can join us if you want to. You can join us if you want to. I'm not saying no.
Well, that sounds suitably foreboding. Another one of your prophecies, I presume?
Of far eastern origin, aye. It is mine earnest hope that this ancient wisdom may serve to guide you on your journey. For what dangers lie in wait for you upon those distant shores are yet beyond my knowing.
Did they give him normal English speaking sentences? Did they?
A parting gift befitting your roundabout ways. Thank you.
I have
Yes,
more
Tama
than
helps
words
me
for
so
you,
that
my
I can
lady.
level. It's an amazing joke.
It's beautiful.
It's awesome.
Is it for me?
though undeniably powerful, your ethereal blade taxeth you greatly in the wielding. Not so this rapier, which shall serve you just as well against all but the most formidable foe.
Impressive. It feels as though it's attuned to my ether. I shall treasure it.
Honored guests, say your farewells, for the moment of our parting draws nigh. A fair wind blows, and I mean to follow it.
It would seem our ship is set to sail. Pray give my regards to Thancred and the others. And take care.
I am still flabbergasted that he speaks regular English now. Please just say like that, please. I would appreciate that.